My wife thinks I'm gay after 10 years of marriage. Firstly, let me start off by saying that I do not like dudes. I love women. I'm kinda pissed off and annoyed at the same time that I even have to defend myself like this. In my eyes, it's not a big deal. To her, it's basically the end of the world. Me and my wife were laying on the couch and I saw a reel on Facebook that had me in tears laughing. It was basically a guy convulsing with his eyes wide open. The caption said, "When I catch bro beating his meat, but his technique is off, so I gotta coach him." It was funny as hell to me. Me and the boys always share gay reels with each other, even though we all have wives, girlfriends, and are obviously not gay. If you're a straight guy, then you'll understand that we just find this shit funny. There's nothing more to it. Just dudes being dudes and having an immature sense of humor. I showed her the reel and she just said, "Kinda sus, but okay." She didn't really find it funny. She said, "Why do guys always send each other stupid shit like that?" I reiterated that I thought it was hilarious. I started telling her how dudes are wired differently, and we tend to find more immature, outlandish things like that funny. Everything was fine until I decided to tell her what happened back when I was a teenager. Big mistake. I'll just give a quick summary. I'm 28 now and this happened when I was 15 or 16. I was hanging out with the squad, that's what I used to call our friend group. There were 8 of us. We were chilling, blasting music, smoking weed, roasting each other, just vibing. My boy Wes pulled out a laptop and went to Omegle. 2 or 3 of us were using Omegle at a time, and it kinda changed hands randomly. For the most part, everyone was just focusing more on socializing with each other than the laptop. That was until 2 fine girls showed up on the laptop. They immediately got everyone's attention and at that point, everyone was huddling around the laptop like a football team. I was expecting them to skip us, but they didn't. I'm guessing because of how many of us were there and the different personalities to speak to. I don't know. Anyways, we talked about random stuff for like 30 minutes and they were mad chill. At this point, the group kinda split up and went back to doing what they were doing while 3 guys stayed on the laptop. I was one of them. There was some flirting going on between my friend Dom and the girls. He was your stereotypical pretty boy. I used to call him the thrift shop Justin Bieber. The conversation started having some sexual undertones, and there were some things said. Dom had mentioned something about wanting to see the girls' tits. They obliged and they both flashed us. We obviously liked what we saw and started acting like cavemen that never saw breasts before. We were hype. The entire group came back to the laptop at this point. Now this is the part that triggered my wife thinking I'm gay. The girls said they wanted to rate our dicks. When they said that, I looked around and noticed that some of the guys were like, "Hell nah." While some other guys were like, fuck it. I was one of the guys that said fuck it. At this point the girls still had their tits out and we got horny. Keep in mind, we were young guys and our testosterone was raging. 5 of us agreed, while the other 3 left the room. We pulled our pants down and all stood side by side in front of the camera. The girls were talking dirty to us, and we were hard and jerking off. The girls went down the line and gave each of us a dick rating. We obviously weren't staring down each other's schlongs, but it was impossible not to see what was beside you. They were sticking their tongue out and swirling it around in front of the camera, and we just kept jerking off. None of us finished or anything, but it was wild. Anyways, they ended up skipping us, and we pulled our pants up fast. We all collectively started laughing and instantly made jokes like "nice dick bro." To this day, we have nicknames for each other. My boy Caleb got rated a 7, so we call him Sev. It was funny as hell, and it's forever a part of the dumb shit our lifelong friend group has done together. My wife was instantly disgusted and started calling me gay. I'm like, "Are you serious right now?" I couldn't believe it. I wasn't trying to be rude, but I was kinda chuckling at how ridiculous her reaction was. She literally thinks I'm gay or bi now. I didn't take it serious at all. I ended up calling Dom and talking to him on speaker. I told him that my wife thinks we're gay because of what we did, and we both just laughed. She got even angrier and was saying that she needs a break from me. She's staying with a family member now. I have no idea what the fuck to do. I am not gay and there is nothing wrong with being gay. It makes me cringe with the thought of doing anything sexual with a man. It makes me sick to my stomach. Again, there's nothing wrong with people who choose that lifestyle. I am not gay. This is the dumbest shit ever. I'm at a crossroads here because it's like no matter what, she's set on me being gay. Can someone please help me figure out my next move, please? Ruining a marriage over this stupid shit is insane.